What's up, St. Louis? I'm Eric Luchenegger, the founder of Tenacity and the host of Bourbon Friday, and I'm back to update you on more important dates and events coming up. First up, applications. Applications are open for SLUStart I-Corps. This program is from the Research Innovation Group in St. Louis University's Office of the Vice President for Research. It is designed to help researchers, inventors, and innovators in the St. Louis region extend their focus beyond academia and the lab to create successful products and services that deliver real value through entrepreneurship. Applications are due on January 15th for the WashU Olin's Big IdeaBounce. Join the second annual elevator pitch contest powered by Poets and Quants for a chance to win $50,000 for your business idea. This is open to all current undergraduate and graduate students or any prospect interested in pursuing a graduate business school degree. On January 24th, BALSA Foundation grant applications are due. This program helps first-time entrepreneurs get their ideas off the ground. It's a $1,000 cash grant, a 10-week entrepreneur training program that includes one-on-one mentoring and up to $20,000 in in-kind professional services. On January 29th, nominations are due for the Innovation in Philanthropy Awards 2023 from St. Louis Business Journal. This is to highlight the contributions St. Louis businesses have made to their communities by recognizing the combination of their cash and in-kind donations in the St. Louis region. On January 30th, applications are due for the Skandalaris Venture Competition. Any current WashU students and all WashU alums within 1 year of graduation with an early stage startup are eligible. Teams will develop materials to explain the idea they are working on to a broad audience. Then on February 1st, applications are due for Techstars Build in Tulsa, Industries of the Future, Washington, D.C., Web3, and Audi Denkwerkstatt Founder Innovation. Finally, due on February 8th is the next round for the Innovation, Development, and Entrepreneurial Advancement IDEA Fund from Missouri Technology Corporation. The IDEA Fund makes direct equity-based investments in Missouri's most promising emerging companies to promote growth and encourage additional future investment. They have 3 programs: the Tech Launch for Pre-Seed, Seed Capital for Seed, and the Venture Capital Program, which supports technology startups through matching equity or convertible debt investments up to $2 million. And the last thing I want to mention is that my company, Tenacity, has officially launched SwingSpan, a digital divide program that provides free WordPress speed optimizations for nonprofits. So if you are part of a nonprofit or know someone who is, and they use WordPress for their website, go apply at swingspan.app. That's swingspan.app. And it's not an update video without events. Kicking off the week on January 9th, it's SEO Basics for Startups with Nick Jordan from Founder Institute. Here you'll learn what SEO is, how it works, why you need SEO for promoting your startup, how to utilize SEO practices on your website to achieve the best possible results, what type of content is relevant to your audience, and why and how to rank exceptionally on search engine results pages. On January 10th, check out Discover Data Analytics Preview from Savvy Coders. Stop by to learn some Python and dip your toes into the Data Analytics Python pool. This interactive class will give you an overview of the Savvy Coders Data Analytics Bootcamp. Then on that night, there are 2 events. There's Tech on Tap at TREX. This is for anyone from software developers to server admins, entrepreneurs to industry newbies. So if you work in tech and like beer, this will be an excellent event for you. There are 2 presenters that night. Jonathan Leake will discuss civic data, and Devin Moody Graham will talk about inclusive tech. Finally that night, it's Vetworking STL at Dogwood Social in O'Fallon, Illinois. You can join them for a night of networking with fellow veterans, organizations, and employers. So if you are a transitioning service member or job-seeking veteran, this is a fantastic opportunity to meet with fellow veterans and companies around St. Louis. There is a panel at that as well. Then on Wednesday, check out how to set up your LinkedIn for success at the Heartland Chamber of Commerce. LinkedIn guru Mrs. Kesh Speaks We'll walk you through getting your profile up and running and the basics of getting to the money. On January 12th, it's the State of Conferences 2023, your guide to making the industry's most significant events a home run for your brand from PR Week. This event features senior level leaders from the world's biggest annual conferences like South by Southwest and TED, and these experts will give you counsel nobody else could about how you and your brands can make the most of these gatherings, not to mention conferences more broadly. Also on Thursday, check out cybersecurity and IT tips for small businesses from New Growth Women's Business Center. Dre Schenker, Senior Technology Director at West Central Missouri Community Action Agency, will take you on a tour of priority IT and cybersecurity issues to understand and critical actions to take as a small business. Also on the 12th, it's 2023 Hottest Business Ideas, Trends, and Markets from SCORE. Presenter Riva Lasonsky, CEO of GrowBiz Media, will give you the rundown of the hottest business ideas, trends, and consumer behaviors on the rise and how to adjust your businesses to stay caught up. Also on the 12th, join Arch Grant's workshop. Here you'll learn how to better address startup competition application questions regarding business-related legal terminology and how to classify your startup for application purposes, and hear tips and best practices from Arch Grant's staff and experts in legal language and applying and evaluating for the startup competition. Then it's Thursday, so of course, Venture Cafe. The theme for this week is community activations. On January 13th, check out Future Trends Friday forums from Marketing Profs for building a community strategy for a Web3 future, the future of work, data's role in powering decision-making, and AI for B2B in 2023. Hugely important year, hugely. And it's Friday, and it's not Friday without Bourbon Friday, and you can join us at Tech Artista downtown for our weekly social gathering celebrating the St. Louis startup scene. Stop by for 3 minutes or 3 hours for more great drinks and better conversations. I want to mention that Bourbon Friday is now on Meetup, so I hope you'll join us there. If you are like me and doing Dry January, we will be releasing some new content on YouTube this month. But in the meantime, I'm going to be reviewing some NA products on TikTok as well. So if you're on there, hit that subscribe. And finally, if you have an event or an important date coming up, please email us at events@bourbonfriday.show. Thanks. Have a great week. I'll see you at some events.
To stay up to date, follow us on social. We are at Bourbon Fridays on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. See you next time.